Before, I have to add my comment. So I asked your kindness to have at least 2 to 5 seconds silent for the soul of our MVT, who is Comrade Dolbai, who passed away some days ago. The Lord gave, the Lord taken, may His name be blessed. In the first place, I would like to appreciate the role of the citizen leadership for the initiative they've started with. But sometimes I do ask, what we citizen members or citizen leadership are doing, is it enough to what we've been assigned to do in the Republic of South Sudan? Because now we have already covered almost 6 years monitoring security arrangement, and yet nothing being done to the extent that our forces may be satisfied with. Okay, if today we are in meeting, approaching what is called extension, and the first phase is not yet done. While we are doing the best, the first phase is not done. Absolutely, what we are doing will be just in vain. In the first, when our principals went to agree to stand the election, the period of agreement, so that the security arrangement may be fulfilled, I'm still looking at it as a great challenge that within the 2 years that coming, nothing will be done. And yet, we will still blaming forces who are in cantonment site, in the barracks, in the training centers, that are violating the agreement. How do you think, when someone is dumping somewhere for almost 6 to 7 years without feeding, shelter, health care, what do you expect to come out from them? Like what has taken place in Nasir, resulting to that the ground is already prepared for the armed groups in order to do whatever they want. The ground is already prepared for the civilians to have arms. If there were to be implementation of the agreement, all such of violation would not take place. On our side, SIO, we condemn such incident very seriously, and we urge our partner to remove the forces in the location where they are in Nasir. And that area to be replaced by the unified forces. If there were to be conducive environment, our civilians will not killed in Unduruba, but the armed groups. Delayment is the cause of all these challenges. Delayment will lead us somewhere, somehow. When I heard on the report that led JDP Harry with the deployment of the first phase, I doubt. Because the first phase already have spent 3 years, going to 4 years in the training centers while graduated already. And they are not, no one cares of them. So will it take place within this short months? It cannot. And they are sons and daughters of this land. At least there should be a consideration if there were to be what is called willingness to implement the agreement. If we are so honest and transparent, the list of the officers has been submitted to the President of the Republic since July. Up now, nothing done about it. It is silent. What is wrong? What went wrong? You can see that other people are just busy with what is called refreshment treatment, training, sorry. Refreshment training. Instead of unified force to be trained and sent, deployed to the areas of violation in order to keep security to our civilians. We are busy with what is called refreshment treatment, training. Does it mean that unified force is already dismantled? Or it is alive? If it is dismantled, then what next? I urge the implementers to consider the security arrangement in the agreement and hurry up with the implementation so that our civilians at least they relax. At least they have conducive environment that where they can survive. When we talk about extension, can we expect that in 2016, 2026, there will be election? Or the implementation will take place all? Can we expect that to happen? We may expect new extension after 2026 to happen. Because security arrangement will not take place as it is scheduled. So I urge our partner to sympathize with the situation people of the Republic are in. And those who are waiting for the second national are in. The mechanism being brought to Juba without anything, without LPC. Just for the sake of peace, we've been brought here. And no one asks those mechanisms, those members, how do they live? How do they survive? Anyone is on his own. But for the sake of peace, we remain calm. Thank you.
Also, next.